Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming, where on Kingmaker I'm trying to get wins with every combination of item set. Last time we lost with a 1-2-3, so we're going to run it back. It'd be good to get used to some of the basics before we do combinations that I have likely far less experience with. There's a horse over here, there's a teleporter up there, teleporter down here. Let's go to that teleporter, and then we'll figure out where we go from there. Well, it's quickly turning into a replay of yesterday, but hey, if they want to give me the full item set reasonably early, I'll take it. There's a grave coming up here somewhere. I don't need to sleep, that would be overkill. Right, let's find this grave. We're looking for skulls. You know what? Give me something rare. Whenever you lose health, take 1 additional damage. We'll see. If I could find the rest of the brittle bark stuff, it could also be interesting. Shield and bow. We just declined the bow a moment ago. Shame those things didn't happen in another order. Sometimes I should also look at what they're working with, shouldn't I? While the enemy has armor, double your attack. Regen. Oh. So they're going to get 3 and double it. And do 4 damage. That's rough. Do I really want to drop my shields just so that they don't have... They'll have 2? 5, 10 for a single attack. I think it'll be fine. There's the skulls. A fire would actually be nice. Also, an edge would be good. But now I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Alright, there's our grave. Turn start, gain 1 additional strike. So that's an additional strike every turn. Turn start, if you're below 50% health, gain 2 armor. Turn start, gain 2 armor, lose 1 health. None of this is ideal, I would say. This isn't going to be enough damage fast enough if we don't at least get an oil. So I think that's going to be a pass. So... cooking pot here. We have... I was going to go to... Where was that horse? That horse, but we're well beyond that now. There's bones there as well, and an oil. So... that's an intrigue. This is where we used this guy earlier, and I didn't stop to check out what was around. There's the brittle bark bow. So now I just need the brittle bark shield, which I think might be a shop item, but I'm not certain. Certainly none of these. That's no good to me. Wounded, regain your base armor. Battle start, gain armor equal to lost health. None of this really feels like it helps, which is rough. Definitely not doing this right now. Base armor of 6 and then they just get doubled attack again doesn't really help. Gain armor equal to lost health isn't really going to help either. These graves are not being my friend. Oh, geez, we're here already. Would prefer to have been on full health, but here we are. At least we're hitting quite hard. Okay. Don't kill me. That was rough. There's a rune up there. There's a teleporter here. This petrified forest might have a shop in it nearby. Are you going to kill me? Yes, probably. Well, this fire here will hopefully be reasonably available to us without much danger. Yes. Let's go looking for some shops. Whenever you restore 5 more health, no. If you have more speed than the enemy, gain 3 additional strikes. Hypothetically, but we're kind of on this other item set notion at the moment. -3 is rough. Sword of the Hero is the other item set, but we do that all the time, so... Looking for a shop. There's gold down there, which is a good sign. I will take another one of those, because if I can combine them in a minute, all the more power to me. Right. We're looking for the brittle bark buckler. But I shouldn't miss out other good things if they're here, you know? Like, this is good value to me. Purity, remove stuff, purity. Gain 2 armor, deal 2 damage. Trigger a turn additional time. Okay. Let's do this instead of that. We could also go to a leather item set in a second, feasibly. I'm just going to keep re-rolling now for brittle bark buckler. We're not going to find it, and even if I find it now, I'm not going to be able to afford it. It's not there. That is a damn shame. Damn shame. Can we find a leather glove? And a fire? Because this fight is coming up real fast. To that fire past the frogs, I guess. Oh god, that was a long way round that I was not hoping for. I do not feel super great about this. Seven damage is a nice place to be, even if it's only temporary. Okay, we get there. We got 9 armor, so I feel reasonably confident going into a wolf like that. More graves. Some healing is nice to have. I will kill those enemies, then take that fire. Another horse. Alright, that's the edge of the gravestone area. What would honestly help right now is a golem. We have a teleporter on the edge of this area. So we could nope out of finding that next grave and just make some room. They're also on a... Oh no, this is freeze. And decreasing status effects and some purity. Nothing too major, but I'm still worried about our long-term strength. We could take a speed oil. It doesn't do much for us, though. Take me to another shop. Fancy golem. Just passed. That's good knowledge. Brittlebark buckler. Sold. Brittlebark items have no effect. So, 12 extra armor. 12 extra health, and this doesn't lose its attack now. So that's a lovely place to be. That'll start if your health is full, gain 1 thorn. That'll start if you have 0 base armor, restore health to full. 5 to restock, but we might as well do it once. We're not going to use our money for much else. 8 armor, 2 freeze. Before any other item triggers, if you have less speed than the enemy steal. 5 speed. Exactly 1 health. Alright, we'll keep 6 gold. If I could find a leather glove, I'd be so happy. But I want to go back down round now to that special golem town. I don't know if we'll reach it in time, but we can only try. There he is. What am I going to improve? Great question. 6 armor to 12 armor, or 4 armor 2 speed to 8 armor 4 speed. Battle start if you have more speed than the enemy, gain 2 attack. I'm going to do this then, because that puts us at more armor for future encounters. Sorry, more speed for future encounters, which then has a chance to increase our attack. $10 freeze. It's a lot. How are they getting so much armor? Oh, the money thing. Damn. Damn. Did this game get harder over Christmas? Did kids have loads of time to practice? I don't know. We'll go again. Alright, from the top. What are they working with? Battle start, gain 1 poison. Heal back strikes, and gain attack quickly. So it's one of those times when the Swift Strike belt would be of advantage to me here. But well, at least we have 2 armor to start. How fast are they? 0. So we want to go fast. We want to hit them hard. I could take 4 hidden daggers if the game will offer them to me. More armor, please. Yeah, that's the problem. Could be some piles of weapons around here. Could be a nice fire. This is leaving now the pile of weapons biome, so twist back around. Love that. This is nice. I need oil to get some armor back. Otherwise, we are going to die more quickly than I would like. There you go. So I will take the oil, the armor on that occasion. Let's see what else is around. There's other options of edges. There's a grave. Did we pass a horse recently? Only because a golem now, given our inventory, would be nice. Let's just look at this. They've got 11. We're doing 4. Plus a strike, plus a strike, plus a strike. It's 4, 8, 12, 16. Taking 6 damage. We're about to hit nighttime. There was a fire nearby us, wasn't there? There's one there. There's one there. Right, if we do this, right? Take the fight. Even at our low health, we should be fine. We just go bop, bop, bop. Then we can heal. And now continue to look for armor. This guy, low attack, gain armor equal to opponent's armor, poison, poison. I think we win this pretty swiftly with our attacks again. Maybe if we get a little bit more attack. We are faster. I'd like to be even faster still. Grave. Wounded, regain base armor is not bad. That'll start to spend 50% of your current health to that amount of armor. Doesn't feel as valuable, and this is going to be redundant soon. Do I want this? Yes. Right. I would love to find a golem. Cooking pot is not it. Nice to get through a fight there without taking any health damage at all. We do want to keep opening chests so that we can find more daggers. That's very interesting. As long as you don't come up against... what's it called? You know the one. Thorns. But I think it's a pass. I think it's a pass. I really do need a golem. A horse anywhere nearby? Not at all. Well, this is not the biome for them. So, let's go north. Thank you for daggers. Alright. Daggers are in an incredible spot. Graves, edges... Alright, I'm going to that horse. It's the only thing for it right now. Of course, that bridge is out. Classic. I think we win this. Rushed it, mate. There's bones here, so we might as well have a peep. That's like if the enemy frees equal to half your speed. While the enemy strikes deal 2 damage less while you have armor. That's nice. I like that. Deal 1 damage, restore 1 health, armor. Give the enemy Riptide, Thorns. And give the enemy 1 Riptide whenever Riptide triggers, restore health. Riptide can go twice. Whenever Riptide triggers, gain armor. So it's just 1 Thorn. And when Riptide triggers, but that'll be after our first turn. So I think, again, we're going to be okay. Thank you for actually having a golem available. Oh. Fancy golem as well. You'll love to see it. We don't actually care about our speed as the statistic anymore. So I'll take that guy. Don't love those. There's Fancy Golem. I don't think I want even more strikes. I think that's getting too greedy. We could either upgrade this and then combine them, or just upgrade this to Diamond. I think that just makes more sense. Doesn't it? Oh, wrong button. $13 armor is a nice place to be. We saw a cauldron a ways back. I wouldn't be opposed to just cooking because it's available. Is there? There's no immediately nearby things, and it might be this biome that would have another cauldron in it nearby. Nothing on that map reveal. Or we could take those two things and get, whenever you lose armor, gain 2 thorns, -1 attack. Yes, because that's really good against explosive builds, which we're going to go up against. Let's go to that fire. There's another horse that could take us somewhere of interest. I'm not exactly entirely sure where. None of that. I could do this and then... Did we get a teleporter near the golem? Ah, there's one there that I didn't get. Did we pass through one? No. That's tedious. Let's find the grave here if we can. You are going to show me runes. Let's touch that. You know what? If we've touched that, I can go get the horse for a second golem. Assuming we don't find one first. And a fight. The freeze is unpleasant. However, if they try and hit us, they're going to have a big problem with these thorns. Okay. Closer than I'd have liked, but we're okay. -2 gold there is unpleasant. Anything better here? Not really. Touch that. We now have one that's very close, which is ideal. What are you doing? Oh my. Battle start and wounded. Deal 3 damage and restore 3 health. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 damage. They'll get our armor and then get exposed for 20 more. And if they don't have any regen, gain 3 regen. Okay. How can we deal with this? Deal 3 damage, restore 3 health. Whenever you lose armor, gain 2 thorns. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Gonna go through that. We have enough armor to survive that. It's that we don't have it enough to... Oh, when we get wounded, we get it back. So I think just get more armor is going to be the play. In whatever way we can. That's a great start. I'll take one of those as well, because it will make our opening attacks stronger. That's some more armor. Often these can have, like, armor every turn or something. Not really what I'm looking for, though. Shop there could have something of interest. We are equal speed, so we are going effectively first after turn start. So they're going to get 19 armor. Now, more armor we give them, more armor we get, the more armor we give them, which is rough. But I'm just thinking, if we give them 20 armor, 40 armor, effectively, then we're going to hit them for 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. That kind of evens things out a lot. We're going to have more attack for Cracked Whetstone as well. We don't have more speed, so we're not going to get 2 attack off of this. While you have armor, temporarily gain 2 attack. That could work. Exposed, deal 8 damage. Turn start if you below 50% health, gain 2 armor. Whenever you restore health, no. While we have armor, temporarily gain 2 attack. We are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We'd still have armor. We're going to get armor back when chainmail goes, so this seems just better than cracked whetstone. Or we could get rid of boots. Oh no, we don't want to get rid of boots of the hero. That's -1, so our speed would go down. We'd be going second, which I don't love. But does it make that much of an impact? Not really? Question mark. So, give me more attack for a while. Rerolls are cheap right now. That'll start gain max health equal to your base armor. We're not going to heal it back. We don't have any wounded items. Oh, we do. We get 19 armor. First time the enemy becomes wounded, trigger all of your wounded items. We'd get 19 more armor. That doesn't sound bad, does it? Probably worth more than the whetstone. We're now on -3 speed, so that is what it is. I'm thinking just fire and take the fight now, unless there's something great in here, but low odds. No. There's a grave right there as well. When you gain armor, gain 1 additional. Whenever you lose health, restore 1. Exposed, deal 1 damage, turn start, this gains 2. None of that really, I think, works for us. There's a world where this could be good if we can get the chainmail armor to trigger before we're exposed the first time. Which might happen when the enemy becomes wounded. But we're also going to take our own damage from the Golden Swift Strike belt, so I don't think that works. So, can I get to that fire before the end of tonight? No. How much do I really, really, really want this 1 HP? Is it going to be the world's biggest difference maker, or should I just take the fight now and have a day and can heal after the fight? Let's take the risk. Also, our thorns are going to do a lot, which I always kind of forget about, but that is a big chunk of damage for them to deal with. Oh, they didn't steal very much armor from us because they'd already wiped out most of our armor. That's hilarious. Get wrecked. Incredible. Okay. We could go back to the shop. We could check out this guy just to see what's around the neighborhood. Not mad at more armor. What have you got going on? A lot of armor to start. Purity, getting rid of purity. Acid, getting rid of acid. More armor. Extra strike. Speed. Freeze for us for a while. More armor. More armor. Okay, so they're going to get quite strong and then hit us a lot. Basically. If I could give them some freeze, there'd be a chance they get rid of the freeze instead of the other stats they have. Although, if they're faster at battle start, their stuff probably goes before mine, so we don't get the freeze on in as timely a manner as I might like. Just a bunch of chests. If I could get anything up to a diamond, I'd be happy about it. You know what? For the number of strikes that we have, I will do this. Because if we're going to be frozen, we might as well get 2 attack out of these instead of 1. We had a teleporter that was next to a golem around here. Are we near a teleporter here that we should touch before we make the trip? No, we're fine. And then more armor means more for us out of chainmail and blood chain. And any other wounded items would also help us a reasonable amount. Do I want to go diamond on this just to get some inventory space back too? Sure. I could also do with a night by the fire. So I don't think I'm going to get one right now. This guy doesn't have a bunch of thorns, right? No. Do we have a teleporter right next to a fire? That's pretty close. There's a bunch of chests over here. We've still got a lot of this day left. Nice. What would I like to see? 2 more regular shields, like these guys, would be nice. But you know what? If they're going to give you 2 of something that I can combine, I'm going to do it. If I could fairy that, because this, yeah, the exposed is not... exposed might be worth something to me. They are so much faster than us, it's not even worth worrying about. That is something that I asked to see. We're getting on for time now. The day really does slip away quickly. We are 2 health down from our hypothetical max. Would I rather have 1 more attack for all... 1 more attack for all of these attacks we're going to make? All 6 of them. I think I would. Perhaps. Than 2 armor, 2 health. Then I'd have to worry about filling this 2 health at a fire. There is another golem. Unless I found another whetstone immediately, it's too late for any of that. None of the stuff that we have matters for order of play. Alright. Is our 5 attack going to get it back for us? If not, the thorns might. No, we got him. Good. Okay, so that is a victory with the 1, 2, 3 pack, but we're going to press on for a moment. This guy. Give the enemy Riptide. Riptide triggers deal 1 damage 2 times. When you deal non-weapon damage, deal 1 more. It's going to do a lot for the thorns. 10 start, restore 1 health. If your health is full, get 2 armor instead. Deal 1 damage, restore 1. If you're 0 base, get more health. Battle start, if you have 0 base armor, gain armor equal to current health. If you have 0 base armor, get 16. They're going to have a lot of armor. They're going to have so much armor. And whenever you lose armor, gain 2 thorns. We might have problems. We might have problems. Speed doesn't matter to me. I basically want to find whichever one of these I can find to combine first, but I'll peep this too. We don't have max health to worry about that, nor that, nor that. Nor any of that. The enemy has freeze. No. Every third time you take damage, each turn gain 2 armor. I mean, this is worth 3 armor to me. Maybe 6 if you include chainmail. But every third strike you take down, every third time you take damage. So Riptide, damage, get 2 back. It's probably worth it for us. I would like to find a second one of these, combine it, and then make the trip back. Which is a little greedy, but I think to win this fight we've got to be a bit greedy. If any of these chests could have the thing I want in it. That'll do. So we can have that there to get to this. Then our golem. Gotta find our teleporter next to a golem. Could be anywhere on this map. How do we even get up all of this space? Because there was a bunch of the space below, wasn't there? Down here. Down here? Oh, come on. It was definitely this board, wasn't it? It wasn't last board. Was it? I'm going mad. I was sure we had a teleporter next to a golem. There's a golem up here. I think that's a golem, isn't it? Oh, there it is. We found it. Okay. Combine that and that. And that and that. Then take me back to here. Go the low side for a chest. Find anything even remotely of value to me. I'm not gonna... that's fine. That's fine. Go away. We're going to go and grab this. Get rid of that. And now I think... Oh, we could do with a fire to get these 2 hit points back, and then that will be the fight. Not high hopes, but, you know, we will try. Yeah, there's a lot of armor to get through. Especially because they're going to get thorns every time we hit them. I suspect we're not going to make back enough. I mean, that's a lot of armor. And we got 18 thorns now to help. But we're dead. They had way too much thorns ahead of us. Alright, that's a win on the 1, 2, 3 pack for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.